This is the remote distribution building, and we're going to pop inside and do some checks. So here we have the three main station PLCs. These are essentially the brain of the station, if you will. Each one is controlling a different function in the station, but all three together combine the entire station. Inside, there's essentially rows and rows of fuses. And all we're really looking for in this instance, since the station is running normally, is we're just going to run down these rows and look for any kind of red light. A red light is an indication of a blown fuse. I don't see anything initially that's causing an issue or raise for concern, so I'm going to say that this panel is fine. Come down and open these breakers. Make sure we don't have any trip breakers. On or off is fine. Tripped is no good. All of those look fine. And we would repeat that process for the remainder of the panels. Then we get over to the UPS systems, and we're just looking to make sure that there's no alarms or any alerts on them, that they're operating the way they should. This is a little small 480 lineup. Each individual breaker is 480 volts, and these are providing power to different breaker panels like the ones that I just checked over there. So for example, this one is giving power to heat trace panel 0110, which is just over there on that wall. Coming down here, these are two VFDs, which are variable frequency drives. Essentially, these control how fast a motor would turn. These are running the glycol pumps on our DHI system, so they control how fast we're flowing glycol and drying the gas. Essentially in this, all we're looking for is, are there any faults on the indicator, and are the breakers on, and these are energized, they're good to go, we're on to the next one. So this is our motor control building, or MCC building. This is where every 480 volt pump, motor, heater, any of that stuff is going to be driven from this building. We also have communications in here. Our CCTV is housed in here, and all of our transfer equipment for the microturbine and the generator is all housed here. So essentially, when we check an MCC room, you expect that everything is live, touch nothing unless you have to. The biggest things that we're looking for are faults. And in the electrical world, things are backwards to what most people think. So most people would look at this and say green means go, this is running. Green to an electrician means this is safe, you can open it. Red means it's turned on, it's energized, don't open this. Essentially, we're looking to see if we have any trip breakers and if we have any faults. A lot of the stuff on this lineup is not energized, so that's why I'm touching it a little bit more freely, but if these were to be tripped, they would be sitting in the middle in this yellow versus down here in the green in the off position. This walkthrough, I can tell you that on DHI A, they're using pump 3370. On DHI B, they're using pump 3370. I can tell you that unit 1200's running, and I can also tell you we have a blown light bulb. So you can get a lot of information on how the site is running just doing these simple walkthroughs and seeing what's turned on, what's not turned on, that kind of stuff.